Hi, nice to see you, hear you again. How are you?
I am fine.
And how was your day today? What did you do today?
I go to school and
I
also
went to
I
school.
went to school and study.
And what did you study? Can you please tell me?
I study math, science, um, 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 and and history.
And history. Okay, very nice. Okay, and do you have any plans for tomorrow? What are you going to do tomorrow?
I will also go to school.
Go to school. Very nice. Okay, so we are going to start. We have here a really nice lesson. We will continue where we stopped on our previous lesson. Just one moment. I will share my screen. There we go. Okay. Now, can you please circle the correct answer? Can you please read the sentence number 1 and circle the correct answer?
Number one, there was a threat of an earthquake in the area.
Okay. Number 2.
Number two, the medicine helped to um, um, distract uh,
Yes. Yes.
help to distract the pain of my injury.
Okay. Okay.
Three, the actors are rehearsing the lines for the play on Saturday.
Okay. Next one.
Um, People with important jobs like airline pilots need to be alert.
Okay. Okay. Number 5.
Number five, my uncle made a rapid recovery after he had surgery.
And next one.
The boy visited at his friend, and the friend responded by whipping for him.
Okay. Very nice. Next one.
That's all.
Okay, now let's see. Complete each sentences with the correct word. Okay, now can you please read the sentence number 1?
A cat is a threat to a mouse.
A cat is afraid.
To a mouse.
Threat. Okay, threat to a mouse. Threat. The word is threat. Threat to a mouse. Okay, next one.
Sneezing can be triggered by dust or smoke.
Okay, next one.
You can store files on a computer.
Okay, number 4.
Number four. When the dentist numbs your mouth, you don't feel pain.
Okay.
Breathing is a reflex.
Okay, and the last one.
If you respond to someone, you're communicating with them.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Now, Now let's have a look. Okay, that is really nice. Okay, now I want to ask you. Okay, write six sentences of your own using these words. Okay, can you make a sentence with word alert? Use word alert and make a sentence.
Um, 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 he was not alerted about the earthquake.
Okay, very nice. Okay, next one.
Um, Tim, uh, um, um, that football match yesterday was team.
Next one.
Um, um, Diseases are triggered by virus and germs.
Okay, very nice. Okay, now next one.
Uh, Distracted. Mm, he was distracted mm, by mm, he was distracted by his friend, so he didn't pay attention to the teacher.
Okay, okay, very nice. Next one.
Um, that strawberry was frozen, so he cannot eat it yet.
Okay, and last one.
Um, mm, it was a rapid surgery.
Okay, now let's see. We have here Jeff Corbin, the man who doesn't know fear. Okay, now can you please read this text for this part from here to here?
Mm, who is Jeff Cohen? Meet Jeff Cohen. He's the star of many TV shows. He's a traveler, an educator, a writer, a dad, and a funny man. But above all, he's a naturalist, someone who studies living things and their habitats. Most naturalists are also conservationists. They want to protect animals and prevent them from becoming endangered. Jeff Corbin also wants to educate people all around the world to teach them respect and admire animals in the wild, not just the animals that we tame.
Okay, so what is your opinion about this man, this Jack Corbin? What is your opinion about him?
He's is I think he is very good at he is he cares a lot about the nature, the animals, and they want to protect them at all to protect them.
Okay, to protect them. Okay, and can you please tell me? Okay, would you like, for example, Sandesh to be like him? Would you like to be like him?
I think yes, if I could.
Because why? Because.
I also want to protect animals and learn more about them.
And why is that so important for you? Why?
Um, mm, because there are many animals that are endangered now.
Okay. Now, can you please read this part of the text?
An early love of animals. Jeff Cohen is well known for never appearing to be afraid. He says that he has never been scared of animals, even when he was a very young boy. In fact, one of the amazing things about him is that he picked up a huge snake when he was just 6 years old. Um, it was hiding in a pile of logs in his grandmother's log um, in Mama's yard. So he took it to show his grandmother. She was scared, but Jeff wasn't. Who knows? If Jet hadn't picked up that snake in the yard, maybe his love of animals wouldn't have begun.
So what do you think about this? He pick up the snake. What is your opinion about this? Hmm?
Um, so I think he is a kid. So I think he didn't know how dangerous a poisonous snake was, but he wasn't hurt. So I think he loved animals since then.
Okay. And would you have a courage to do something like this? Would you have a courage, for example, you to pick up the snake?
Can you repeat again?
Would you have a courage you to pick up the snake?
I think no.
Okay, and why?
I think it can bite me.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, and this part, can you please read this part for us?
If you ever see Jeff on TV, you will probably laugh because he often plays tricks on his film crew. Even when they're filming for real and not just rehearsing, he pretends to be very afraid, but really he's just acting.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, and this from here, from college to stardom. Okay, now can you please read it from here to here?
From college to stardom, Jeff went to college to study animals. At first, he thought he might want to be a teacher, but then he got a job with a friend in Belize, a small country in Central America, studying animals in the rainforest. Uh, Jeff's friend, who had a job at a television station, showed some of Jeff's work on his TV show. That was the sort of Jeff Cohen's dream to become a TV show host. Since then, Jeff Rice has been a rapid one. He is the star of many different TV series, including Cohen's Quest and Going White with Jeff Cohen. Through these programs, Jeff can reach a very large audience and teach people about animals as varied as elephants and great white dogs.
Okay, and can you please tell me, okay, what is something that you would like to study? Okay, when you finished your school, what is something that you would like to study on your college?
Um, uh, mm, um, um, uh, I think something related to sports.
Okay, like what?
Um, sports science.
Okay, and why?
So that I can know more about um 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 so maybe If I graduate sports science, I think it's a higher chance to get into jobs related to sports.
Okay, and now can you please read this text for us?
While filming his TV shows, Jeff has had encounters with animals that didn't particularly like him. He was bitten by a bat in Australia and had to go to the doctor to get a shot to numb the pain and protect him against disease. He was bitten so badly by a poisonous snake that he almost died. Uh, an elephant that he was playing with once also hurt his arm. But is he afraid? He's not. Even if these things happen to him, Jeff keeps going. His love of animals seems to overcome any fears that he might have. One thing is certain, Jeff is a man who's alert, not distracted. He knows that while animals can be dangerous, and he always treats them with respect.
Okay, so why he treat animals with respect? What do you think? Why he do something like this?
So that every animal can be treated fairly and yeah, fairly.
Okay, and why is it important to treat everyone with respect? Why is that so important?
So that the opponent can know we respect them and they will not harm us.
Arm. Okay, arm has. Okay, very nice. Now, can you please read this question for me and give me your answer?
Where does one either end and another start? Um, I think an either end when it's the end of the paragraph, and the other starts at the start of the paragraph.
Like what? Can you give me example? Where it start and where it's end?
It starts at varied as elephants and great white sharks, and start at while filming his TV shows.
Okay, and where it's end?
And at he always treats them with respect.
So he always treats them with respect. Okay, so why people need to learn to respect others? Why is that so important?
So that other people will not hate us.
Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, now that you have done intensive reading of Jeff Corbin, The Man Who Doesn't Know Fear, fill in the chart. Okay, what are the key vocabulary in this text?
Fear animal.
Mhm.
Um, um, I'm scared. Um, naturalist. Conservationist.
Okay, and grammar. What did you learn here about grammar?
Their main grammar and tense is present simple and past simple.
And text structure. Can you please tell me about text structure?
A paragraph is quite long. Yeah, every paragraph is quite long.
Okay, so what pictures, diagrams, subtitles, and captions do you have in this text?
The subtitle is, I think, Jeff Colvin, the man who doesn't know fear.
Okay, very nice. Okay, and can you please tell me, okay, do you know someone who is like this? Do you know someone who doesn't have fear?
I think no.
No. And what is something that you're not afraid of and other people are? Do you have something that you're not afraid of? and other people are afraid of? Do you have something like this?
I think no.
Because?
I think everyone and most people are scared of darkness.
Okay, now can you please read the sentence number 1 and decide is it true?
Jeff Cohen is a naturalist. True.
Okay, and do you know someone who is naturalist, who loves nature so much?
I don't know.
Okay, and how about you? Are you a naturalist?
No, I'm not.
Okay, and do you know some, for example, uh, when you love nature, is that good or bad? What do you think?
Can you say it again?
Loving nature, is that good or bad?
Loving nature.
Yes.
I think loving nature is good.
Because?
Um, so that we can know how to protect them, protect animals and nature.
Protect animals and nature. Very nice. Okay, number 2. Can you please read number 2?
Number 2, Jeff wants to be the star of a show about snakes. No.
No. What he wants to do?
I don't remember, but I remember. I think that he doesn't say that he wants to be the star of a show about snakes.
Okay. Now, next one. Number 3.
Jeff says he has always been afraid of snakes. No.
No. Next one.
Jeff was 6 when he found a snake in a pile of logs. Untrue.
True. Okay, next one.
Jeff's dreams job started in Belize. I don't remember.
I'll try to remember. Okay, you need to read the text and try to remember, not just to read it. Okay, try to remember. What is this text about? Let's go up. You need to everything is nice, but you don't read the text, and you're not trying to remember things. Okay, so this text is quite interesting. Okay, now can you find it?
Yes, true.
True. Okay, next one.
Jeff has been on one TV show so far. False.
Okay, number 7.
Jeff has been bitten by bats and snakes, but he's not scared of them. False. True.
Okay, and the last one.
Everyone is afraid of white animals. False.
Okay. Now, Jeff Corbin is a man who's not has fear of animals. Okay, now, can you please read this question for me and give me your answer?
Jeff Cohen is a man who has no fear of white animals. What dangerous things are you not afraid of? Why? What the reasons? I think there. I think I'm afraid of dangerous things, and there's no dangerous things I am not afraid of.
Because?
Dangerous things. It's dangerous, so I often scared of it.
Okay. And can you please tell me, okay, so we have here, okay, things that you are scared and you are not scared of. Can you please tell me what else, from what else are you scared of? What is something that scares you off?
Uh, darkness.
Because?
So it's dark, so I don't want to I don't want to go I don't want to go into a dark place.
Okay, now you don't want to go to the dark place, and okay, and how can you beat your fear? What is something that you can do to beat your fear? To not scared anymore, to not feel scared anymore. What can you do to not scared anymore?
I used to scared of chicken because it often run around and has a lot of noise, but now I'm not afraid.
Okay, so what is something that you can do to not be
Um,
scared?
um, Things I'm not scared of now.
No. What can you do when you're not, for example, what is something that you can do to not feel so scared of something? What is something that you can do to not be scared?
Maybe face with it, and maybe just once try to face with it, and you will not be scared anymore.
Because why?
Um, so that if you're stronger, then you will not be scared of your fear.
Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, now can you please read the sentence number 1 and give me your answer?
When the sun shines, I instantly feel happier.
Okay, next one, number 2.
Um, Animals that feel trapped usually become defensive.
Defensive. Okay, so animals become defensive. Okay, so what do you think? Why they become defensive? Why?
So that they will not they will avoid the trap.
Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's go with the next one.
We had several big decisions to make when my parents moved to a new city. Um, number five, number four, I made a um obvious
Obvious
decision.
decision.
I know. I made a very deliberate deliberate decision to improve my running speed. It was very obvious that the girl was scared. She was shaking.
Okay, and the last one.
Adrenaline is a chemical in your body.
Adrenaline. Adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
Okay, so this is something about your body. Okay, now let's okay, so that we all have. Okay, something that we all have, adrenaline in our body. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, study the grammar. Past unreal conditional. Okay, can you please
If Colin had been afraid, he would have run away.
do you
Uh,
do you agree with this?
um, I think yes.
Because why?
If he is afraid of something that he would run away so that um, he will run away because he doesn't want to face it.
Okay. Now, and what is something that you would do if you are afraid of? What would you do?
What I do if I am afraid of?
Yes, what would you do?
Um, then I would run away too, and I wouldn't face it.
Okay. Now let's see. Okay. We have checked the sentences that use past unreal conditional. Okay, now can you please read this sentence number 1?
Sentence number one: if it rains, we will stay home. Um, it's not past unreal.
Okay, next one.
Um, if I were a famous movie star, I would live on a tropical island.
Island, not Iceland, island.
Island.
Okay, and how about you? Would you like to go on a tropical island?
I think yes, if it's the summer.
Because why? Because
So that I can relax.
Okay, next one.
Uh, if I were a famous uh movie star, I would live on a tropical island.
Island.
Island. It's not past unreal.
Okay, next one.
Uh, what would you have said if the teacher had asked you the question?
So what would you say?
Um, um, and then I will answer the question.
Okay, next one.
Um, we wouldn't have watched the movie we if we had realized it was so boring. Past unreal.
Okay, next one.
We wouldn't. If you hit ice, it melt. Not past unreal.
Okay, number 7.
Where would you have gone on vacation if you have been able to go anywhere you wanted? Past unreal, I think.
Okay, and number 8.
Um, if Vic wasn't in such a hungry, he would stay longer. Past unreal.
Okay, now can you please create now sentences about yourself? Can you do that? To create a sentences more about yourself.
Um, mm, if I mm, if um if I didn't go to play football, I would have watched TV.
Okay, and what else? Okay, can you make more sentences? More sentences.
Mm, If I had charged my computer, I would have been able to do um, school project.
I will. Okay, I will not. I cannot make
my school project.
Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, now circle yes or why or no or not. Now, can you please read this text for us?
Number one, if the snake hadn't been poisonous, Jeff wouldn't have gotten sick. Did Jeff get sick? Yes.
Okay, and why yes? Can you please tell me why yes?
Um, um, so it's the past and it had already happened. And that and then it's past and real, but in fact yeah, it's past and real, and the fact is that Jeff did get sick.
Okay, very nice. That gets sick. Okay, now let's see. Next one. Can you do the next one, please?
The elephant wouldn't have charged if it hadn't been afraid. Did the elephant charge?
Okay, now, okay, and can you, what do you think about elephants? With elephants in charge, what do you think about elephants?
They are very big, and I think they are quite slow because of their big body.
And why? Can you please tell me why?
They are quite uh, they are quite heavy, so running for them is quite hard.
Okay, now let's see. Let's have a look. Okay, what do we have? Can you please read the next one?
We would have gotten into the water if there hadn't been jellyfish. Did they get into the water? No.
No. Why no?
So there had been jellyfish, so they didn't get into the water.
Okay. Next one.
I would have run away if I had seen a rhinoceros. Did I see a rhinoceros?
Or you can
No.
say rhino. Rhino. Okay, rhinoceros is too complicated. Rhino. Rhino. If I see rhino. Okay, now let's see. And can you please tell me something I want to ask you? Okay, so what would you do if you see a rhinoceros or rhino? What would you do?
I would run away. Because they could hit me.
Okay, so they can. Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
So
Why?
um, so their horns could hurt me, so I ran away.
Okay, you ran away. Okay, you ran away. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, now let's see the question number 5. Can you do question number 5, please?
Number 5. If Jeff hadn't had a friend who worked in the TV, he would never have become a TV show host. Did Jeff become a TV show host? Yes.
Okay. Now, what do you think about TV show host? Would you like to do something like this?
I don't know.
No, why no?
Because it requires like, fast thinking
Mhm,
and it's quite be tough sometimes.
mhm. Okay, very nice. Now, let's see. Change the sentences. Use the past and the real conditional. Can you please read the sentence number one?
Um, Number one, it wasn't hot and sunny. We didn't go to the beach. If it had been hot and sunny, we would have gone to the beach. Mom
Mhm,
didn't have time. She didn't make homemade ice cream. Um, if mom had have time, she would have made homemade ice cream.
mhm. Okay, and what is something that you can do? Can you use past conditional? And what is something that you can do? Can you?
If I had time, I would have play basketball.
Mhm. Okay, now number three.
Um, that's Corin out of gas. He didn't get to the meeting on time.
Mhm,
Um, if that car hadn't run out of gas, he would have got to the meeting on time.
mhm. Okay. Now let's have a look. Okay, next one.
I forgot my friend's birthday. She got mad. Um, if I hadn't forgotten my friend's birthday, she wouldn't have got mad.
Mhm. She wouldn't. She wouldn't.
Have got mad.
Mhm. Okay, number five.
Um, it was dark. We got lost. If it hadn't been dark, we wouldn't have got lost.
Mhm. Okay, and the last one, number six.
Um, I didn't study for the test. I didn't get a good grade. If I hadn't, if I had studied for the test, I would have got a good grade.
Mhm. If, okay, very nice. Okay, so a good grade. Okay, now can you please tell me? Okay, did you ever had this situation that you can, for example, study uh, not so good and you get a good grade? Did you ever had this situation?
Didn't study and still got good grade.
Yes.
Um, I think yes, if it is a easy subject.
Mhm. Okay, and okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, and what subjects are easy for you? Can you please tell me what subjects are easy for you?
Um, PE and ICT. It's the ICT. It's
Mm-hmm.
about
And
it's about programming.
mm-hmm. Okay, and why is that so easy for you? What do you think? Why this is so easy for you? Can you please tell me?
Because I have studied it for 2 years. Um, in yeah before.
Mm-hmm. So you used to study. Okay, now complete the paragraph with the missing verbs. Okay, now can you please read this text for us?
Um, on April 15, um, 1912, a very large passenger ship named Titanic sailed from England for the United States. There were 2,224 people on board, and it was Titanic's first voyage. If it hadn't sailed, one of the greatest disasters in history,
Disasters.
one of the greatest disasters in history would have been avoided. In fact, if Titanic hadn't been going to the United States, it would have it wouldn't have been crossing the Atlantic Ocean. That's where it sailed into an icefield. If it had sailed, if it hadn't sailed into an icefield, it wouldn't have hit an iceberg. But unfortunately, it did. If it hadn't hit the iceberg, it wouldn't have sunk, and if it wouldn't have sunk, fewer people wouldn't have died in the cold waters of the ocean. To this day, the wreck of the Titanic lies on the seabed.
Okay, so now can you please tell me something? What do you think about Titanic? Did you ever heard this about the Titanic? Did you ever heard about Titanic?
Yes.
What did you heard? Can you please tell me? What is something that you
Why
heard?
it sunk?
Okay, so now why it sunk? Okay, so
Um,
this. And what do you think? Why it sunk? Why?
because of it hit an iceberg on the ocean.
Okay, so this is okay. What happened? Okay, now. Okay, if you hadn't gone to school today, what other things would you have done? Okay, if you.
I would do my extra class homework and maybe um, um, go swimming.
Go swimming. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. Okay. Now change the words into the chart objectives. Okay. So we have here. Look at the pictures. Complete each sentence with the correct words. Okay.
Jules runs around the park every day. He's very
What he can be. He's very
athletic.
athletic. Okay. Number two.
They're um, nervous system. I think so.
In the brain is
Red fear starts.
where fear starts. Okay. Now next one.
Um, Romero and Romeo and Juliet are um, unlucky characters.
Unlucky characters. Okay. Now, next one.
Um, my sister is allergic to the flowers. They make her sneeze.
Allergic on flowers. Okay. So this is something that make her sneeze. Okay, sneeze. Now, okay. Next one, number 5.
Lemons are uh, um, are are sick.
Are sour.
Sour.
So what can happen?
Um, so there is some acid in lemon, so maybe they can make your stomach hurt.
Make our stomach hurt. Okay. Very nice. Okay.
Can
Are you just one moment? Are you allergic on something? Can you please tell me? Are you?
no.
No. Okay. And what is something, for example, that you can eat and it's not good for you? What is something that it's not good for you when you eat? Do you have something that?
Too much sweet.
Okay. And why? Why too much sweet?
It has many sugar.
It has many sugar. Okay. Next one.
Can you wait me for a minute? I need to open the door for my mom.
Okay. No problem.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, so let's continue where we stop. Okay. Now, astronomers.
Know that there are enormous explosions in space.
Okay, explosions to space. Okay, so what do you think about astronomy? Would you like to learn astronomy?
I think yes, but it is very hard.
Okay, and why do you think so? Why do you think that it's
We
very?
need to study a lot and know how to um, know a lot about how just space and science.
Okay. Now, next one.
Um, the firewoman was heroic when he saved the dog from the fire.
Okay, so firewoman. Okay, so what do you think about firewoman?
Yeah, not many women are firefighter, but yeah, I think there are many in the world, and I think they are also very brave.
Okay, very nice. Now, and number 8.
Number 8, silver and copper um um are mm, um
Silver and copper are what?
conducting substance.
Conducting substance. Okay, conducting substance. Okay, now can you please tell me what substance do you know? What are other substance do you know?
Mercury.
Mercury. Okay, very nice. And why? Can you please tell me why?
Mm, yeah, it's liquid from it's liquid in room temperature.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so it's a warm temperature. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, now write a sentences for each word. Okay, so can you please make a sentence with allergic? Allergic. Can you try to make a sentence with word allergic?
I am not allergic to any things or food.
I'm not allergic of anything. Okay, very nice. Number 2.
Number 2, um, he is very energetic. He ran. He had been running a lot.
He had been running a lot. A lot. Okay.
What?
Next one.
Um, 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 mm, the police was very heroic when he saved a lot of people.
Okay, and the last one.
Um, 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 lemon is a bit acidic. Eating a lot can harm your stomach.
Okay, harm your stomach. Harm your stomach. Okay, very nice. Now, okay, now I want to ask you. Okay, so we finished our class. Can you please tell me, do you have any questions about today's class?
I don't have any question.
Okay, now I have to go and see you next week. Bye bye. See you next time.